Hello everybody, it's the Dub Shack, and I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. If you notice the white halo around me, it depends, I've got a window behind me. It's because I have transcended to a higher plane of existence. Not really, I moved. Just brought up, but last time. But anyways, it's taken me a while to get acclimated to this new environment. Some unfortunate things happened in the move. Some furniture was destroyed. Kind of inevitable when you're moving on a 105-degree weekend, which unfortunately, crazily enough, was the only 105-degree weekend in Spokane ever. So that sucked. But anyways, so I wanted to record this, to do a recording mostly, but also to show off my latest ship, the Presidio class command ship. Now, I'll be honest, I had absolutely no compulsion to command ship. I think the whole tree is, I don't want to say useless because some people like it, but I mean, for God's sake, inspiration was like the #1 cause of lag for so long, which they fixed, thankfully. But what it came down to is just looking at like all the high DPS ships. Probably the one thing they had most in common was the trait all hands on deck, which reduces cooldown time on science abilities and captain abilities. And it's basically about as important as to have as reciprocity, which as you may know, I have. So that is something I'll be working towards. I just got this ship last night. I have barely played around with it. Damn it. What was I? Oh, I was doing CCA. Was it? I don't know what I was doing last night. It's very strange. Anyways, so what I've done with this build, because unfortunately I don't have any good beam arrays. Most of my ships are dreadnoughts or escorts, which escorts are supposed to be cannons, but somebody convinced me that dual beam banks, especially this one, crit D×3 pen, that is the one to have. So all of my forward weapons are dual beam banks. I don't know how well that works on this ship. My best phaser beam arrays are all ACC accuracy ×3, because this is the cheapest, very rare weapon you can get on the exchange. And Bill Powell, thank you, sent me the first few, and a few more, and then I stopped using that because you can actually have too much accuracy, and it's questionable whether that accuracy over cap, how much that goes into damage. But something screwy about this build, I am not sure why. Experimental, because I think at first I put a torpedo on here, but what I really want is that. I might put we may do a torpedo yet. I don't know, we'll play around with it. But as for consoles, obviously plasmonic leech, simulated, binaural diffusion, tachyokinetic. You know, these two we're trying to build our crit severity and our crit chance. And then we've got this new console with the butterfly episode, the disentanglement suite, which gives a critical severity based on your auxiliary power, which I'm running the traits, the two new Kara traits, auxiliary power configuration, defense and offense. So that works. I only have 2 of these that are Mark 15 flow. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Either want flow or EPS. I think I might get a couple EPS and try those out. And then obviously your tactical vulnerability locators. I've got a couple at Mark 15. Probably want to upgrade these soon. And then just because I don't know how often I'll use this ship, I just went with the advanced Delta Flyers. People that are probably more serious with their hangars go with elite swarmers. Choices. I have seen builds where it's Nukara deflector and Nukara crystalline resilient shield. These two seem to work. I'm going to try working towards getting the Iconian set, because I went ahead and I completed the reputation on this, and I have a crap load of marks. What I don't have is Iconian probe data cores. And they have this thing where you can spend your marks and actually get a probe, which is this one. But you can only do it once a day, which is kind of lame. And I don't know how many consoles I want to get for this eventually, so you will see. I don't know, I've been playing around with it with just the Tholian alert and the Borg, and it seems to kill things fast. But what I'm doing today is Crystalline Cataclysm Advanced, better known as CCA. As you know, it's the CCA, or the Crystalline Cataclysm event. This used to be the most boring, probably still is, the most boring thing you can do. And unfortunately, everybody in the DPS, the 10s, are doing nothing but CCA, so hopefully when this thing's over, they'll do a few GGAs and get some Iconian probe data cores, and then I can get my Iconian consoles. If they're worth it, I don't know. Let's see. And I'll have to admit, I am still not used to using this mouse. So sometimes I jump between like the keyboard and this. But it's nice because you can control your camera much better. The only downside to just getting the Presidio is don't get that shield I'm still targeting. Oops.
Warning, ship is under attack. Core shields failing.
Ooh. Damn. Damn it. That's what I get for not paying attention. I didn't even get to use the inspiration. I mean, what is the point of that? Ugh. I don't know. It's a cool ship. I think it maybe performs. I should do an eye to see what it's doing. But I'll make that another video. So see you on the outside.